you want a perfect story, well, first you need illegal aliens. Then you got to add a bald eagle. And then finally, let one eat the other. And you get...
the perfect story.
It's a story so on the nose, you'd think we made it up. But it's true. 2 illegal aliens from Honduras were busted in Nebraska after allegedly shooting a bald eagle to death with the intention of cooking it and then eating it for dinner. I hear they taste just like chicken. So do the eagles. Oh, I insulted the bald eagle killers. Seriously, though, what a story. Illegals eating a bald eagle. The only thing missing is them using an American flag as a tablecloth. It was an act so repulsive, just about everyone is asking why, except for the cast of The View, who asked if it comes with their choice of sides. Authorities say the creeps use these air rifles to slay our beloved bird, or as Democrats call them, AK-47 grenade launchers. They also reportedly lopped off the eagle's feet so they could turn the talons into ornaments. Because if you're going to violate a country's borders and its national symbol, be sure to accessorize. But from a sheer symbolism perspective, can you give a more stark example of an attack on American sovereignty and all that it means to be an American?
From a sheer symbolism perspective, can you give a more stark example of an attack on American sovereignty and all that it means to be American than the killing of a bald eagle?
Wow.
No, I can't.
And neither can we. You know what it's like? It's like copping a feel off the Statue of Liberty. You pervert. The feds already let the men go, but they have a court appearance next month, so we'll never see them again. Last we heard, they were headed to Canada to dine on something ethnic. Joe, you know when a story is too on the nose, it's a too red meat story. It's like where you could take something from column A, illegals, column B, an American symbol, and then you put it together, smush it together, and you have the perfect Fox and Friends story. The kind that gets kill meat all sweaty.
Yeah, like...
But this is true!
If this had been a political cartoon, the editor would have sent it back and said, you're really pushing your luck on this one. And the only way it could have been worse is, did they have sex with the bird before they ate it? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I'd have to say that people who want to kill and eat a bald eagle, not likely to keep their court appearances.
Yeah.
I don't think they show up for things like that. I think what we need to do is find them, and we need to exact the proper revenge, which is to cover them with little tiny fish, put them in a stadium, and release 1,000 bald eagles to tear them limb from limb. And I would pay many, many dollars to see that.
Well, you're a sick man.
Yeah. I certainly am.
I like the way
that was very specific.
Yeah, very specific. Somebody's been doing late-night Google research on how to entice a bald eagle to eat an illegal alien, and that person's name is Joe DeVito. Tom, you've heard the phrase straw man. I'm going to steel man their defense. I'm going to defend them. They didn't steal anybody's food, right? It's not like they went into somebody's yard and stole the bird. And did they really know it was a bald eagle? They probably saw a big bird. They were probably hungry. Should they be fined? You can get fined like a couple $100,000 for killing an eagle.
Well, how about this? Don't do anything extra to them for the bald eagle thing, but they kind of should be told to leave the country anyway.
That's right. How are they still here?
Yeah, I mean, if you found them at a Denny's, you probably should have said, "Hey, it's time to go back to Honduras."
Yeah.
But yeah, I think so the eagle is just on top of it. But I think this is something Trump obviously has to pick this up. I don't know why. This is kind of a layup for him.
Yeah.
You remember the last time when he said they're not sending their finest people, they're killing our eagle.
They're eating our birds.
Yeah.
They're eating our Nebraska. I think it was Nebraska. The Huskers.
That's right. And remember, he talked about, that's why he was against the wind farms, because the wind farms were killing the birds.
Yes.
So he's going to get on this for sure.
The wind farms have killed more bald eagles than the bird flu. A fact that I just made up. I have no idea, Kat. Kat, where do you stand on the story? Wouldn't it be great if after they ate the bald eagle, they kneeled during the national anthem?
Yeah, it's so on the nose. Like, are we sure that they've never had any phone calls with Pete Hegseth? Like, that he wasn't paid off to do this so that he could have something to talk about on Fox and Friends weekend? I was all over the place on this one because at first I was like, okay, like I feel bad for them because if you're killing a bird to eat for dinner, your life kind of sucks. And like, it's probably harder than my life and I shouldn't, you know. But then I read more, and it's like, okay, they broke into private property to do it, and I feel like breaking into private property with a gun, that's a no-go.
Yeah.
And then the fact that they were like, we wanted to make the talons into ornaments, that was missing from like all the stories that I read, except for the New York Post, of course. And I was like, that just like changes things mentally for me. That like, if you're in a mental space where you're also like, I'm thinking about what part of this carcass I can use for decorations, then that's just kind of weird.
You know, that's a good point. And I also heard that these guys actually have their own home.
Oh, those bastards!
But I mean, a lot of big game hunters, a lot of people that we admire, they collect what would you call souvenirs?
Trophies.
Trophies. And I'm going to take an artificial stance here, and Sonny, maybe the bald eagle has had a good run. Isn't it time for a new national animal or bird? I mean, what about the toucan?
No, because then we have to deal with PETA. Let's just leave it where it is. Okay. We don't have to go through a prolonged fight with PETA. I'm looking at it, and all I can say, you know, the bald eagle aside, understanding the symbolism, all of that. I looked at it and I was like, masculinity is back. Men actually out hunting, catching their food. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, well, they took the feet to make ornament. No, these are men who use every part of the bird. They're not letting any of it go to waste. Like, this is what America is made of. Give these people citizenship. Like, let's go and take some of the soy boys and send them to Honduras and get a couple of more hunters up here in our spaces. That's masculinity made a comeback.
You guys applauded the murder of a bald eagle. That was all a trick by Sonny to implicate all of you in our dirty, sick plans.
We also don't know what the bald eagle did.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. He might be, you know what? In the bald eagle community, what if he's a
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad Steve's gone.
He would still be innocent until proven guilty. This is America.
That's true. That's true. But I'm telling you, Steve was a real prick. Oh, I'm a bald eagle. I'm a bald eagle. He would do that all the time. Anyway.
It's because of the baldness. They have to compensate.
That's true.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.